Welcome to Holiday Edition Part 2 of the Geo Show. I'm Grant Otten. Joining me is Brandon. Say what's up.
What's up?
Brandon Aksamit. And Matt, say what's up.
How's it going?
Matt Otten, the Geo Show golf analyst, or Geo Show just all around nice guy.
I'll take that.
Okay,
That's
very good.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Glad to have him back for round 2.
Round 2, I think, and potentially round 3. We'll see if he can come in next week as well. So he's making a short stay in for Taryn, hashtag RIP. He's not dead, but he's not with us anymore. So, Taryn, wish the best to you. But it is New Year's Eve, so we're gonna do kind of some New Year's Eve, I guess. We'll get a little basketball in the middle section. Well, we can start. Let's do a little basketball in the middle section. I'm gonna do some New Year's Eve stuff right now. First off, so we have the story about the lottery winner coming through Norfolk. So, for those of you who don't know, some tickets sold out of Norfolk. All pick five numbers were correct. $166,000. The numbers were 14, 15, 17, 32, and 35, if you want to know those kinds of things. But they have to claim it in Lincoln in person, and they have 180 days to do that. So, my question for you guys, Brandon, I'll start with you.
All right.
If you won the lottery, you're out at a bar tonight. This is just a hypothetical. You find yourself at a bar. It's New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, they have a lottery thing where they drop the ball. Your number comes up on the screen, and you win. Let's be a reasonable lottery amount, $300,000.
Okay.
You wake up on New Year's Day. What is the first thing you go spend money on, or what is the first thing you do?
Well, see, here's the thing. You've seen those 30 for 30s where the athletes blow all their money and stuff, and I would like to think if I was in that position, I've learned from that. So I'm going to take the responsible route. I bought a house when I got here, so mortgage gone. Boom, knock that baby out.
Mortgage out.
That'll give me, what did he say? That probably still give me roughly 170,000 left. So with that,
We'll take taxes out too. So you still got. Let's just give you got 100,000 left.
100,000 left. You got to get a nice car.
That's
Even though it's kind of like cars aren't an investment at all. You
can still get a good one though.
Status.
Yeah.
You got to have a car.
You got to be luxurious around the block.
I was always a Lamborghini fan as a kid. That I don't even know that 100,000 might not get you a Lamborghini. Though.
You could go used.
You could get
yeah.
well, even if you didn't have to get the brand new model.
As long as it had the doors up and down.
Suicides.
That's all, it could be 1990. Yeah. But that's all.
House mortgage.
That's key.
Suicide door Lamborghinis. What color is the Lamborghini?
Ooh, either silver or yellow, like the Bumblebee yellow. I'm a big fan of
Yellow's
either
hot.
of those. So
Yellow's good.
Yellow. Like
Yellow's
the shoes.
good. Like my and one shoes,
yes.
which we'll get those out sometime.
So I think that knocks things out. I might buy my dog Radney. I'll buy him a couple outfits. He deserves a coat or two, So we'll up his wardrobe a little bit.
He needs a little more manly coat.
It's
got a quality coat.
It's warm. It's not for the looks. It's for the
quality.
utility. So
Yeah.
We'll get a picture of that too later. So I think that's
so
how
Brandon
I rock it.
So Brandon wakes up New Year's Day. He's going back, maybe relaxing, maybe getting some food out to eat on the way home, some McDonald's, because why not? You just won the lottery. You can afford to get a double or just a quarter pounder or something like that,
Ketchup, pickle, lettuce only.
Ketchup, pickle, lettuce only. He's heading back, paying the mortgage, heading straight to the Lamborghini dealer. I'm not sure where that's at.
Two opposite ends of the spectrum.
Two opposite, heading to the Lamborghini dealer, driving back, parking it under the carport.
Don't got a garage. I might have to build a garage.
And then you're going to start working on next year's fantasy team.
Yeah.
Yes, next year's fantasy team as well.
All right.
So I think that's a good solid plan.
That's a good plan. That's a good one. It's one I would enjoy. Matt, it's a similar scenario. Okay, so we're a couple weeks down the line here. It's not New Year's Eve anymore.
Oh, jeez. All right.
You're back at college.
Okay.
You're at some student union thing. For some reason, someone donated $400,000 to the school.
Ooh, that's a hefty sum.
Now the school for some other reason is feeling generous and is going to give. You go to Concordia, so they're giving $100,000 of that to the Lord. They're going to give give another $50,000 of that just to Jesus, because Jesus needs a little cash in the pocket too.
Yeah.
Holy Spirit.
And then they're giving $250,000 to a random student. You happen to be that random student.
Ooh.
What is the first thing you do after you sit on the money for one night? You're pretty excited, or do you go immediately and start spending?
No, I would have to sleep on it. I'm much too irrational to just go out and start spending money right away. I just got a new apartment in Seward, so that's cheap. So I'd probably lay back like a couple thousand. So that'd be paid for the whole year.
Yeah, smart decision.
And then, what am I left with? Like $250,000 now.
You
We
probably
take
so you're
taxes
sitting
out.
like you're probably sitting at, let's just give you a rough 200. I don't know.
Oh, man,
you might be sitting
please.
at closer to 1,800 or 180,000. Excuse me.
This is tough. I was not prepared for this. I would.
There's got to be something you want. I think first off, you probably go out and buy a new set of golf clubs.
That's exactly what I was about to say. New set of golf clubs. Actually, I would custom order from the factory.
Yeah.
Some golf clubs.
How much is a top of the line golf club set?
If you were
set
saying,
of
do you know
irons,
custom?
$1,500 probably at least, up to $2,000 probably, which leaves me like a smooth 198,000 left. So definitely have to get a vehicle.
Cash in the money. So you get the money. We'll say you get a trade it. You sell it to a new high school kid. So you're getting 1,000 back on that.
All right.
So that's another 1,000. That's
So
going
I
to
got
make up
199,000.
199,000.
Wow, I got a lot more room than Brandon for the car here. Just to spite Brandon, I would probably go buy whatever model he got brand new.
That's
Yeah.
cold.
Wow.
That is cold.
He doesn't have the house payment, so you can
And
afford to
untrilled.
do that.
And then he'd pull up at the news station.
Or is it two trades?
I'd pull up right behind in the new one.
Honk at him.
Yeah,
And then you can
that's-
get the
that's
old-
Probably.
the
I mean,
old-
I'm a Lambo fan too,
Hey, great minds
but
think alike.
I would get a black one though.
And we would be like the legit Bumblebee. Just go everywhere together.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, that'd be the most
know?
intimidating.
Bumblebees
team.
of a flower fly together.
I've heard that somewhere before.
I've heard that. But that's a good old
I
adage.
use a birds
Yeah.
of
Birds of a feather fly together.
Okay, so
Well, what about you though?
I like that. We'll get to mine. We got to go to break real
Okay,
quick. We'll
all
come
right.
back. I'll do mine. One of you guys think of a scenario quick. Who wants to do a scenario? Can one of you guys think of a scenario break?
Want to combine our minds?
Okay, yeah, you can combine. We'll set up a place, and we'll kind of go back and forth. We'll set it back up. Okay, we'll be right back with the Geo Show right after this. We're going to do some basketball talk. We're talking a little Scotus. Just got done with the holiday tournament. We're going to talk a little bit about them. Sweet dunk by Maracek. That was an exciting one. Sweet's probably an understatement.
Can't
We've
give it
seen-
justice unless you watch the video, honestly.
We might have. I could probably throw that one on top of here.
I
Might
think
as
so.
well. Okay, we'll be right back with Geo Show right after this. Columbus News Team, News Channel, Nebraska.
At Gaver Tire and Auto Center, they do it all. They are the local Tire Pro location, but that's not all. No matter what you drive, they can fix it. Need a lift? They can do that too. For tires, repairs, and accessories, Gaver Tire and Auto Center, located at 704 23rd Street in Columbus.
Hi, I'm Dee Hansen. I'm the marketing director, and we would like to introduce you to Bank of the Valley.
Community-minded, family-centered, measurable relationships. When it comes to your business, agriculture, and personal banking needs, trust Bank of the Valley.
We're obviously a locally owned bank, but we're also a bank that's very involved.
The most important thing is when you walk in the front door, everybody knows your first name. We are small town banking with all the modern conveniences.
Bank of the Valley in Bellwood, David City, Platte Center, and their brand new location in Columbus.
Our economic future depends on tomorrow's skilled workforce. Dream it, do it. And Central Community College Columbus is here to help young adults find careers in advanced manufacturing and related businesses. Visit dreamitdoit.com for more information or tour the Central Community College Columbus campus.
Welcome back to the Geo Show Holiday Edition, Part 2. Working on my French. That's French, right? Part 2.
Très bien.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's what I don't know anymore. So
Très bien, yeah.
now you've already lost me. All right. Hey, well, so we did scenarios. Matt and Brandon both did scenarios if they win the lottery. Now it's their turn to combine and give me a scenario on how to spend my lottery winnings. So we'll go back. I guess you guys know. Do you guys just want to combine forces here? Brandon, you want to start off?
I think I got a vague idea that I could kind of start off, and then
Okay.
Matt can
I'll try and
aid.
run with it.
So you're a Columbus grad,
Correct.
so we're going to the new high school.
Okay.
It's already been funded, it's being built, but after the new gym's been built, an anonymous donor comes in that wants it to be even better, like a Hall of Fame, like legit, like section of the gym where all the records are and everything.
Okay. Yeah.
You being the Discover superstar as you are,
Okay, I don't know.
even though they're anonymous, they want to hire you as a consultant,
Okay.
where you get 10% of the $1 million donation for just giving your ideas and input.
For just being a part of the crew.
And that comes out to 10% of $1 million. Is that 100,000?
Yeah.
There we go. So you got 100,000, but then another anonymous donor comes in and just throws in 200,000 more. So you got 300,000.
So I got
Is that a
$300,000.
realistic scenario?
I think that's pretty
I
realistic.
think, yeah. So there you
Okay.
go,
And
300,000.
I think with your kind heart, you would donate 50,000 back
So I've donated
to
50
to
back.
refinish the gym floor, make everything in there real nice.
Yep.
So now you're sitting at 250K.
And maybe you have to give 20,000 more to be the Grand Otten Gymnasium. You get like the
Ah.
title
That's
sponsorship.
something.
Nameplate.
That's something I would do, I suppose, too.
Yeah, maybe
Okay,
just
so
the
I.
Otten gymnasium.
All right, so I've donated
Otten
back.
family.
I've donated, but I wouldn't. I would probably just do more of the Grand Otten Gymnasium.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I've donated back 70,000 of my earnings. I don't know if you want to call them earnings, but my winnings.
So you got 230.
So I got 230. We'll take out taxes. Give me what, 170?
Yeah, 200,000. We'll put you at an even 200,000.
Some of it's off the books.
You
Okay,
can
so
do
I'm
it then.
I'm only giving back.
Yeah.
So I get
It's not
200,000.
official.
Some of it's unofficial. That last 50,000. The last 50,000 or whatever was off the book, so I got to keep that. So, all right. I like to think I'm semi-responsible too. First thing I'd probably do is buy a car for myself. I go get a truck. Trade in the money, so I get 1,000 back on that. So I'm still sitting at. Well, I got to license it too, so that's a couple thousand for whatever the brand new price is. So that's probably a good 30,000, 40,000, probably by top of the line. So we're looking 50,000.
What kind of truck though? Ford, Ram?
I think I go with a Chevy.
You get a GMC.
But do I, I probably get greedy. I know myself. Go for like the high country or the nicer model, the 2500 HD or
Ooh.
something. I might be responsible enough though, I think, to buy a couple years back, save a little money. So we'll say I get 30,000 out for that. Then, gosh, hard to say. I got most of the student loans paid off. If I got anything left on there, I'm knocking that out. Just
Yeah, I got to add that to mine.
It's too late
that's
now.
not
You've
right.
already spent your money.
You would have failed.
You would have failed.
Yeah.
You've already spent your money. I think I go on a vacation. You got to do one of those all-inclusives for a couple of thousand, 2 people, and maybe bring a couple extra people along, so I get an all-inclusive in. And let's say that runs about 10,000. So I'm knocking out some white sand beaches. I got a nice truck back at home. I probably got to buy the girl a car, and then I think probably got to help her pay off her student loans too, because she's got a lot more than I do.
Good boyfriend.
Just thinking long run. That benefits me more,
There you go.
probably.
Investing in the future.
Investing in the future. And then, I don't know, maybe save some of it back, buy a bigger TV than I already have.
But you got
Or maybe a lake, I don't know, invest in a lake house or something.
You got to have a big ticket item.
That was the truck.
Oh man, well Brandon and I are spending 100K over here
That's
at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
So I got to get something.
Let's
But no,
think-
I'll buy. That's what the beach house is for.
You bought the
Invest
beach
in
house?
I'm investing in a beach
Okay.
house.
Timeshare?
So I'm no. I'm talking like regional.
Oh, okay.
Around Columbus.
Oh,
I'm
Which
buying
lake?
a cabin somewhere at a local lake.
Christopher's Cove, Lake North. There's
maybe
Christopher's
the
Knife.
county
I don't know.
or-
I might go back up towards Direckey Lake
Direckey
on the
Lake,
south
yeah.
side of town because we used to go swim out there
Buy
quite a
that lot
bit.
we used
We
to.
had a lot
Yeah.
there. So I don't know. I think we got the beach cabin. I decked that thing out pretty good. I'll probably just move there.
Yeah.
I got the truck, so if it snows, I can still get out. I have a happy girlfriend because I have a happy significant. I wasn't supposed to reveal what. I wasn't supposed to reveal the significant other. Happy significant other, and yeah, and then I still got maybe a few winnings back.
Oh,
I don't know. I think that's what I go with.
Grant's thinking much more inclusive than
He
us.
is.
Get
I
the
mean-
house, the car, the girl,
He's got a plan.
everything.
I'm trying to
I was pretty
I'm trying to
responsible.
profit
You were.
in life and in pocket.
Wise words from Grant Otten.
Take that to the bank. And if you're wondering, I didn't even say that either. I'm wearing the hat for those of you who didn't tune in last time because I lost in trivia. So
True.
now I still get to wear this and look good. Okay. Well, but we're going to go to break here pretty soon again, but I want to talk a little bit SCOTUS basketball quick just because we kind of wrapped that up. I don't know. We talked to Coach Anuka a little bit, and Brian, I'm going to let you do a little bit more of the talking here. I'll give my little quick piece. They look good this year. A lot of the players have developed. Just overall, Grant Lam was the high scorer last year, the prolific scorer. Now this year, every single one of their players has a talent that they can contribute. They can go off on points. They're just extremely balanced. And I think, and you said Coach Anuka's kind of admitted to this too, but they probably have a better team this year than they did last year. I don't know, and you can don't keep it too long, but kind of give me, I guess, what your brief analysis maybe of the team this year compared to last year's team.
Well, I mean, it goes without saying the whole chemistry factor, and we've talked about it before in our broadcast. You have anybody who could go off for double digits at any time, and for the opposition, that's obviously harder to prepare for when you have this type of team. And another thing Anutka said is just the unselfishness of this team and the chemistry that they're on that same wavelength. They will be willing to dish it off at any time, and we saw it multiple times in the game last night where there was a string of 2 or 3 passes where they just give it to the guy and then they pass it one more time, and Miles Putnam finished it off. It's just he's very excited about the team, as he should be, and he said last night that, Twin River is a good team, and they beat them by over 20 points, 67-43. So he said last night it was kind of a stepping stone where they elevated to another level in front of our eyes at last night's game, and he's really excited, obviously, at 8-0 to see where the squad can go.
It was impressive. It was fun to watch, and just how quickly they move the ball. They run kind of that motion offense. It's kind of a similar thing, Matt, that we both ran under Hebner. They ran kind of the same offense where you just kind of pass cut. They'll throw a couple screens here or there. So fast-paced, though, and you can tell they just know where each other's at. Maracek's got a bright future, as well as Ostek and all those other guys. Putnam is having a great year. Dalton Taylor is a big kid, and Kumpf's really stepped up too. He's been pretty fun to watch.
You just look at that starting 5, and where's the weak point. Everyone can do something at any time. It makes it fun to watch, and again, a nightmare for opposition, and great for a coach, and Coach Anutka, who got his 300th win last night. A great one for him.
And Caslin and Vunkanen have been very impressive lately too. Caslin kind of started playing a little more earlier, and he's getting heavier minutes than Vunkanen is, but Vunkanen's getting some good minutes, and then Shohan will come in here and there. He got some decent play time last night because they got that big lead, but impressed by their play as well. So they got a strong bench coming behind them too.
Yeah, and Shohan, I think he even had 9 points last night. He went 3 for 3 from the field, and when you start developing those younger guys who can come in and provide those 3-4 good minutes while your starters get a break, it makes your team even stronger.
Absolutely. Well, it's good to get a little sports talk in. We're doing a lot of New Year's and stuff, and we're going to do some trivia here when we get back from the break. Matt's got some New Year's Eve questions in store for us.
Oh, do I?
There's some good ones?
Oh, yeah.
All right, good. We'll be right back after. Well, I got the peanut butter in my mouth. We'll be right back after the break. News Channel Nebraska Columbus News Team. I'm Grant Otten, Brandon Aksamit, Matt Otten. Matt's got the trivia. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Dee Hansen. I'm the marketing director, and we would like to introduce you to Bank of the Valley.
Community-minded, family-centered, measurable relationships. When it comes to your business, agriculture, and personal banking needs, trust Bank of the Valley.
We're obviously a locally owned bank, but we're also a bank that's very involved.
The most important thing is when you walk in the front door, everybody knows your first name. We are small town banking with all the modern conveniences.
Bank of the Valley in Bellwood, David City, Platte Center, and their brand new location in Columbus.
Our economic future depends on tomorrow's skilled workforce. Dream it, do it. And Central Community College Columbus is here to help young adults find careers in advanced manufacturing and related businesses. Visit dreamitdoit.com for more information or tour the Central Community College Columbus campus.
At Gaver Tire and Auto Center, they do it all. They are the local Tire Pro location, but that's not all. No matter what you drive, they can fix it. Need a lift? They can do that too. For tires, repairs, and accessories, Gaver Tire and Auto Center, located at 704 23rd Street in Columbus.
Welcome back to the Geo Show Holiday Edition Part 2. I'm rocking my Santa hat right now because I fell to Brandon in the trivia jousting last week. You got me good. And that Elf Dennis question was kind of the nail in the coffin.
That was kind of my home run shot. It came right down the middle. Pitcher didn't get out of the strike zone, and I just turned on it.
And you cranked it.
Left field wall, 450 feet.
As Putnam says, every once in a while you got to bang one out. All right. Maracek, I mean. Yeah, not Putnam. Maracek says every once in a while you got to bang one out. Talking about dunks.
Words to live by.
Words to live by for somebody. Matthew. Matthias. Mateus.
All right.
Here we go.
Matt. Trivia. New Year's Eve.
Oh, we're ready to go.
Trivia.
We're ready to go.
All right. So since Brandon was victorious last time, you get to go first as far as answering this first question. We'll rotate like usual. We'll get a couple in, and as usual, we'll decide a victor at some point that hopefully I can return to some glory at some point. So, Matt, go ahead. Let's hit with the first question.
So, at Times Square in New York is the largest New Year's Eve celebration. In what large city in another country is the second largest New Year's Eve celebration?
Oh.
Make this easier. Should we just name the country? I don't know that I would
Yeah,
be
you,
able
can
to.
put, you can put the country.
Can you narrow the country to a continent?
It is a country and a continent. Down under.
Australia, right?
Yes.
That's a geography lesson.
What city in Australia?
Okay,
has
so
the
now we got to
second
go. Now we'll
largest?
do the
Okay.
city since we have the.
I think the only one I really know is Melbourne. Is that a city in Australia? That's what
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
say.
that's
It
capital.
is.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my guess.
You could take it. Man. You could take it.
So you say Melbourne. I don't know much besides about Australia, which shows how awful I am at geography. Except for the fact that they got snakes and spiders and a lot of deadly animals down under.
Thought of another one.
What's
If
that?
you think hard of the city, you'll probably remember it.
Sydney.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go with Sydney then.
So Brandon's got Melbourne.
And I got
That's got
Sydney.
It is Sydney, Australia.
Hey.
Nice.
Second largest New Year's Eve
Brain
celebration.
booster. You gave me the brain booster.
Hey,
I turned
all
on
about the squad.
the turbojets turned on. All right, so one for me. All right, cool. I'll take it.
Yeah, just a fun fact. They set over 85,000 fireworks off at the Sydney Harbor Bridge every year.
Really?
That's
a
wild.
lot.
That is a ton.
Wow.
All right.
All right, question number 2. I'm up this time.
All right. When does the Chinese New Year commence?
Oh, I should know this, but I don't know this. I'm gonna say something obscure, and do I need to guess like a month, like an American month? Is that what the
Well,
answer?
it's not a specific date. It's
Oh.
an occurrence of something or an observation of something. They
Okay.
start the New Year. Say something obscure. It's kind of obscure, so that might be right.
Interesting. Harvest Moon.
Well, interesting guess.
I
Brandon?
was gonna stay along the lunar lines. I know back in not high school, elementary
It
school.
is along the lunar line, so you guys are both
Okay.
in the right arena.
Gung Hei Fat Choi is what New Year's is called in the Chinese New Year. If
That
my
is
first
some
grade teacher
pulling
served
deep.
me correct.
Ooh.
And I'm just gonna say the new moon instead of the harvest moon.
The new moon. All right. Well,
The
the
new
correct
moon.
answer is the second new moon
Oh, my, that
Oh.
is
after winter solstice.
baloney.
The second new moon.
That was an
Wow.
impressive guess, though.
Very
Thank
close.
you.
I don't know that I ever learned. I don't know that I ever learned that during my educational days. I may have.
I think we just had
My
like
teacher
a
might be
celebration.
angry. Our first grade teacher's gonna be angry.
Some deep knowledge there about
Mrs. Peterson, shout out.
Gung Hei Fat
Gung
Choi.
Hei Fat Choi.
Very impressive.
My
Very
first grade
impressive.
teacher is gonna be angry with me that I didn't pull that knowledge out. That was very good.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. This is a little more United States. The first New Year's Eve ball drop in Times Square happened in what year?
Brandon, so you're up on this one.
Oh,
That's gonna be a shot for.
I'm either thinking 60s or 20s. I don't know why.
Roaring 20s.
I'm gonna go Roaring 20s, 1928. That's when my grandpa was born. He wasn't there, but 1928.
All right. Okay.
I was thinking kind of 20s too, but so I'll just go 23.
Well, it's actually earlier.
Really?
1907.
Wow.
Off by
1907.
almost 20 years, both sides a little over, a little under.
I'm assuming it was not a giant crystal ball in 1907.
No, I can
It
imagine
may have
that.
just been,
Yeah, what would it be?
I don't know.
Plastic?
Maybe a guy just dropped a ball.
Hey.
That'd be something to look up here in a little bit.
All right. We got to do one more?
Yeah, we'll do one more, at least. If Brandon ties, then we'll go into a fifth question.
All right, pressure's on.
All right. This is a good one. In what state is a ceremonial pine cone dropped on New Year's Eve?
I want to say, I'm just thinking of, I'm going to go with Montana.
Okay. Good guess.
I'm also thinking along the western lines, a little bit more Pacific, northwest, if you will. Hopefully I'm on the right idea. I don't want to say, I'm thinking Oregon, but then I think it's not Oregon. So I'm going to say Washington.
All right.
I like
Well,
those,
this
I like both those guesses.
actually defies all logic. Arizona.
Well,
Really?
In
So much for
Flagstaff,
that.
Arizona, they drop a pine cone every New Year's Eve.
Very interesting.
That is,
that's the only explanation they give. No reason
that
why.
isn't, there's no
They just-
explanation.
Pine cone.
And who knows if it's even true?
What
this
is this
might not, This
website?
might not be a credible website.
But it's the one that's guiding us to our answers. All right, well, I get to take the hat off this next week then. So I reign victorious this week with a 1. I'll give you 0.5 for that new moon, though, at least.
I'll take it. Thank you.
then I can still hold on to some victory, and I'm not willing to give that up. So, all right. Well, before we close out the show, I want to do something real quick. I want to do goals for 2016. So I just need a goal for 2016. Matt, what is a goal that you have for 2016? What is one thing you want to accomplish here in the new year?
I would say, man. I want to be the champion in all of my intramural sports endeavors at Concordia University.
Keeping hopes low. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Don't shoot too high. Make it manageable.
Yeah.
Intramurals is still competitive.
We were runner-up 2 sports last year. So
I like
right
it,
there.
though.
The fire's in his belly.
It's there to go. We're Y League age now, so that's kind of like where my life is at now. All right, Brandon. I like that. Intramural champion. What sports? So we can root you on.
We got 5-on-5 basketball, ultimate frisbee. Well, there's a plethora. Flag football.
Just everyone you decide to go out for. Golf's over for you. You're done with golf.
Yeah.
Collegiate golf. So now you're on to the intramurals. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's where you're at. All right. So Matt's got the intramural champion of the world, or at least of Seward. Brandon, what is a goal you have for 2016?
I'm really struggling right now. I want to think of like a cool goal, but I'm going kind of generic, which I don't know if I want to do, but I can't think of anything else. I would really like to get into a solid workout routine.
Hey.
I'm not entirely jacked right now. Just with this work schedule we do, it's not conducive to kind of a set schedule. We have a brand new Y in Columbus that I haven't been able to take advantage of as much as I would like.
Yeah.
And if I could get on a schedule where I could, work 3-4 times a week, get out there and pump some iron, maybe put on 5-10 pounds, I think I'd be pretty happy about it.
I like that.
I mean, everyone's always like, I want to lose weight or I want to hit the gym, but
You're staying in the mold, but you're not. It's a good goal pick. I'll say if we're going to go bonuses or positives on the ungeneral side of your pick, it's about just being able to go to the gym on a regular schedule. So it's not just the fact that you're like, I'm trying to lose 15 pounds. I mean, that's a sidebar. It's the gravy on the goal is that you want to put on 10, 15 pounds.
To go along with regimenting my life.
But the goal is to have a balanced schedule.
Good long-term effect there.
A balanced schedule and the ability to go work out. I'm with you right there. That's not my goal, but I totally am with you. I started doing kind of the morning thing.
Appreciate it.
And I'm trying to get a little bit into myself. A goal for 2016, I didn't even think of this. It's just something I thought right before we did this show. So I didn't come up with a goal beforehand, which as the host of the show, I should have developed that thought process before. I don't know, a goal for 2016. Obviously looking forward to keeping the show going. I guess a goal for 2016, have along the manageable schedule lines, be able to develop the show into an hour-long show. We do the audio. Usually today we're not doing the audio, so sorry if you're looking forward to the audio section of the show today. We got get ready for New Year's Eve and to do some things on that portion of our lives. But I don't know. I like to just get the whole video going for an hour. I think that'd be fun.
I think the viewers would appreciate that. More content.
I hope you guys appreciate that out there in viewer world. I know Grandma appreciates that.
Oh,
Grandma would love that. So Grandma, just for you, I'm going to try and make this a 60-minute show with commercials one of these days.
That alone makes it worth just for Grandma alone.
Just for Grandma alone. Brandon can work out. Yep. Matt will be busy with the intramural sports, come back to talk about how he's doing every once in a while.
Oh,
and I'm going to try and make this show an hour and find the time to edit that all together. So it'll be good. Hey, guys, last thoughts before the New Year's kicks off. Most people probably going to watch this after the New Year's, but Matt, it's 2015 for at least a couple more hours. Give us a good thought to go into the new year.
Oh, man. Well, start with a Happy New Year while I try to think of something.
Just say goodbye in a cool, inspirational way.
All right. Well, reach for the stars, and if you miss, you'll fall among the clouds.
Pulling that from somewhere, I know, but I like it. Keeping it hot, keeping it fresh, revamping old Chinese food in the microwave. It still tastes good, and you're still going to eat it. But no one's ever going to turn it down. Brandon, I say goodbye with a inspirational.
Just never sell yourself short. The world is your oyster, and you can do whatever you put your mind to. And it's a brand new year, a clean slate. Take advantage and seize the day.
I like it.
There's a lot going on there. That was nice.
Thank you.
I like it.
It just comes to me.
And for all you kids at home, hard work doesn't always pay off, but about 80% of the time you'll get your rewards. So keep working hard in the new year. This is the GO Show. Brandon, Happy New Year in a little bit.
Happy New Year.
Matt, Happy New Year in a little bit.
Happy New Year to you, too.
Hey, and there we go. It's the GO Show. I'm Grant Otten, Brandon Aksamit, Matt Otten, News Channel Nebraska, Columbus News Team. We'll see you next year. Later.